everyone. I am starting our timer, so I keep you guys on an appropriate schedule for today. So for today's class, this is cardio bar. So welcome to cardio bar for this week. We are going to do 6 sets. Now, sometimes I use other implements. It's a body weight class every week. These implements are just suggestions of making something more intense, but they absolutely do not need them. But this week is going to be completely body weight only. I'm not going to use any body weight, any other implements like weights, bands, what have you. It's also going to be pretty significantly bar focused, and it's mainly leg work, okay? But I'm throwing in arms kind of as your working break. So there's going to be 6 sets. It's going to be intense. Each set is like 5 to 6 minutes, about a 30-minute core ballet work in the center. And then we're going to do, we're going to finish with our abs. So that's enough of me talking. So we're just going to start marching on this very gray day. It was very warm though. So I hope you got out and enjoyed at least the warmth. And maybe you went out and got a little dewy as well. So you're just inhaling and exhaling as you're just starting to warm your body up for 45 minutes of work. Inhale, exhale. And guys, when you're inhaling and exhaling, you want to be mindful that you're not just breathing at the top part of your lungs, right? So you're not even just a big cue used to be in the fitness world, a little bigger here. A big cue was always to expand your belly like a beach ball. I used it many times myself, but now I like to say 360-degree breathing. So when you're breathing in and breathing out, you want to think about inhaling, feeling it in your back, feeling you're expanding so much that your lungs are filling up that entire butterfly in your torso. And then exhale. And you're just continuing to march. So there's a slight bit of jumping. Every one of my sets has a little cardio burst at the end, aka cardio bar. But you're always welcome to do a planted version, a non-plyometric version. It's only for a minute. Some weeks are a little more endurance heavy, not so this week's. Let's raise our arms up into that beautiful ballet Y, and we're going to start kicking our legs out in 3, in 2, in 1, and kick. And you can place those arms down if you're uncomfortable holding that Y above your head. So you're inhaling and exhaling here. So obviously when you take that exhale, your abs come in, your shoulders are back and down. You're thinking about your head is pulling to the ceiling and your tailbone is pulling to the floor. Your abs are in, you're warming up here. Nice job, guys. Pointing forward, a soft point. And again, you can always keep those arms up and back. That's going to be more postural, okay? Neck nice and long, not jutting your chin. We're going to start slicing either way on the outside of our outer thighs, really. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Slicing down. So I turn my torso. I'm continuing to watch you. If you can follow that turn of your torso left and right. Woo, I'm spoiled. We've been having class outside quite a bit, but today we are having to bring the sunshine indoors. So I'm really feeling this in my abdominals. 3, 2, we're going to go to chair. And 1, so roll those shoulders back. You want to have everything meeting in the center. Roll those shoulders back, and we're just going to start pulsing into our heels in our chair position. Nice job, guys. You can place your hands together in the center, palms pressing, or you can have those hands up. Wherever you're at today, just make sure you're not leaning forward. So the idea is your abdominals are in, and you're just warming up your hamstrings, your glutes, your quads. I'm turning towards you. Again, as I mentioned, pretty leg focused today. Woo! I also have my Wonder Woman chair, aka a clear chair. I'm going to start going right and left, which you can have at any point for extra support. We will be doing unilateral work. We're going to the right in 3, 2, 1, and right back to center. left, back to center, right, back to center. My shoulders are back and down, my abs are in. My neck is nice and long. I'm not pushing my ponytail to the back of my neck, jutting my chin. Just back and forth. In another 5 seconds, we're gonna hold it out to the right and pulse for 8. For 3, 2, and 1. Hold it out wide and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, not a full plie. 3, 2, 1, center and left. Last time here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful job. Bring it in. Kick those legs out. We're going to open up to a full plie, guys. So we're a bit wider than we were before, and we're going to come down, come up. We're warming up our hips. You're going to see this exercise in one of our sets today. So we're making sure your hips are wide. We're going to end our warm-up with this fantastic little series that I've been doing in all my classes that really gets your body ready for work. You can do it before a run, before bar, before hit. It just takes care of all those major muscle groups. Nice job, guys. We're going to hold at the bottom in 3, 2, and 1. Shoulders back, arms are wide. You're going to come over. This is for 8, 2, 3. Shoulders away from those ears. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Center, opposite way. 1. Ooh, that should feel really nice. 2, don't forget about that plie. 3, reach. 4, I'm feeling some crack and popples in my bones. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful job, guys. Heel toes those legs together. We're going to finish this component of our warm-up with our beautiful T-plank. So opening up down, and we'll do my extra special warm-up that I've been loving for every one of my classes. And I do some warm-ups differently. Sometimes I'll, read different things or execute different things myself, find it helpful. But this one is in all my classes, this opening T-plank. Nice job, guys. Woo! Keep going, getting that heart rate up. So 3, 2, and 1. Lift down. Now you're in a plank. You're going to come up to your down dog. You're going to stretch, stretch, stretch. Drop those heels. You can pedal them down one at a time. Inhale, exhale. Get really nice and wide in that back, like a total mudslide, right? Woo! Should feel nice. 3, 2, 1. Into your plank. Jump it up. We're going to do 4, 2 and 2, so 4 reps of this warm-up exercise. Then we're going to get into our main set, okay? So you're going to come down with your right foot into a front lunge. This is going to look very familiar to you. You're going to push off that heel. Whoop, get your balance. You're going to bring that knee up to your chest. You're going to pause here. You're going to arm straight and strong. Now you're going into a reverse lunge. You're going to put those arms together. You're going to twist to the opposite way with your navel to your spine. And then you're coming over, pushing into this left heel, coming up, and you're going to give me a little stretch in your quadricep. Okay, let's try the other side. So multi-muscular movement, down we go. You're in a front lunge, pressing it up. You're going to do a knee hug. You're going to get wobbly there. That's fantastic. That's no problem. That's working intrinsic muscles, extrinsic muscles. Coming into a backwards lunge, you're going to rotate to the opposite direction. You're going to come back to the center. You're going to give me a quad stretch. Inhale, exhale here. Beautiful job. Let's try it one more time on the next leg. Down, a little quicker. Push up, knee hug. It's also a noodle bender, right? You're going to come back, twist, in, and then up. And this, you can hang out here as long as you need to. I'm going to go into the left one. This is our last time today. Forward, bring it up. Woo! Knee hug. back, twist to that opposite direction, beautiful. Bring it back, push into that heel, and now you're in your quad stretch. Inhale, exhale. Couple swimmers, and we're gonna start our series for lower body, okay? I'm gonna talk you through the first one. You're gonna come, you can either have a chair handy, you're gonna come into a lunge on your right side. You're gonna stay there for 45 seconds, and we're just gonna come up and down. Then we're gonna go to a pulse, then we're gonna go up on our toes, and then we're gonna go into a static hold, and then we're gonna do a cardio blast. I'm gonna talk us through this the whole way. We're gonna then go into an arm series, which is 8 downward dog to tricep push-ups, okay? So it's the same routine, 6 separate times. So just keep your ears on. Believe it or not, in 7 seconds, this is gonna feel like by the end of this class, you're gonna know it by heart, okay? So let's give it a shot. 3, 2, 1, you're lunging right. I have a flat foot here. I'm thinking about a posterior tilt. I'm dropping that knee, not to the, I don't really want you to be that far back where you're dropping your knee all the way to the ground. Nice job. You get little breaks. Inhale, exhale, keep going in between our sets. Nice work, guys. Just coming up, coming down. You're driving into that heel. That left leg is long behind you. You want that posterior tilt, like I said, and you want to lengthen from the top with wide shoulders. We're going to come into a pulse, okay? Inhale, exhale. Get nice and comfortable. You're going to be on this side for a while. Keep it up. We're going to start the pulse in 5 seconds. 4, 3, pressing to that heel. 2, 1. Now you're going to pulse for me. So you're going to stay pretty much mid-range. And you're gonna lift up out of this anytime you need to. So I'm stretching my plantar fascia all the way in the back of my foot there. Nice job, guys. You're gonna get a quick 15-second break, and then we're gonna do the same thing on our toes. You're gonna go up on that forefoot, then we're gonna do a static hold on our toes, okay? Nice job, guys. Inhale, exhale. You're pulsing. This stuff is good to do with friends, right? My abs are in. Everything we do today is an ab exercise. I say that all the time, but it's true. Shoulders back and down. Nice work. You should start to feel the burn on your left leg that's stretching back. And quick break here. You can come up, shake both legs out. You're going to come back down. Now we're going to go on our toes in the front foot. So if you need to just bend those toes forward on that opposite leg in 3, in 2, in 1. Now I'm on my toes, down, up. If this is bothersome to you, if you feel like it's cramping you up, you want to just take your time, come back every week. You want to make sure that your knee is not going over to the right or to left, valgus or varus. It's going to get pretty tricky when we go into our hold because we're burning it out, okay? So you can control how much this is costing you by controlling how your depth is, how much the stance is in between those 2 legs. You shouldn't feel pain here. I'm starting to feel it alongside my hip, definitely in my hamstring. The static hold, my arms are going to come up in 3, in 2, in 1. Static hold here. I'm on my toes. Both of my hips are facing forward. I'm going to drop it down an inch. Nice job, guys. Inhale, exhale. Woo! Get up on that toe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! That's why I did our little workout there in the beginning where we stretched everything, including our quadriceps. Okay, now we're going to head into a minute cardio blast. So again, you're going to come down. It's going to have that same, it's going to look similar. You're going to come down. You're going to come up. You're going to come down. You're going to come up. You're going to join me in 3, in 2, in 1. Let's hit it. Down, up, cardio blast. So we have worked that leg flat-footed with a pulse. We have worked that leg, woo! See, I'm not getting super high here. With a static hold, we've gone on our forefoot. Now we are doing the cherry on top, which is, you get to go to arms after this, guys. And we're not going to go to that left leg right away. We're going to go into a set of pliés. Keep going, guys. So if this is easy, go faster. Try for higher, shoulder back and down. Nice work. Woo! 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. We're now going to go into our down dog. We are going to do a ladder series, 8 to 6 to 4 to 2, okay? Right in between. So you're going to start off in a plank. You're going to come down to your down dog. You're going to give me a tricep push-up, back up, down dog. We're going to go for 8 in 3, 2, and 1. Woo, I'm cardio barring here. So you're going down to that down dog, and there's your tricep push-up. That's 1. 2. Only halfway down. If you can't do the push-up, that's 3. You want to make sure you're at least holding the plank. Abs in here. 4. 4 more. 5. Try not to flare those elbows out. 6. 7. Here comes 8. And back you go. Nice job. Then those legs, right and left. Leap it in. You're done, set 1. Okay, guys, plie squat. Then listen out for plie pulse. It's a 6 count. It's a 6 exercise, 1 for set 2. And we're in it. Plie squat, up, down. Let me block that little leg there. Down. Nice job, guys. So this is kind of stretching out that front leg while we're continuing movement. I'm flat-footed here, gang. I'm really exploring my flexibility here. My knees are going towards the back of the room. I can feel my insteps rise slightly, squeezing my rear end at the top. You're going to go into a pulse. Inhale, exhale here. And again, we're going to follow that same roadmap where we're going to do that pulse, then we're going to do heel raises, okay? Keep going, guys. And at any point, if anything's getting really stiff or sticky, you can always take that break. Okay, guys, in 3, squeeze that butt, 2, and drop it mid-range. We're gonna pulse here. So it's gonna feel like we're here for a while, and we are, but we're gonna go to regular up downs, but on our toes for the next one, okay? Abs in here. Your strong core is supporting your back and your entire torso, okay, your midsection. Your shoulders are back and down. You can feel that scapula pull in. That's the point of pain. You want to keep those shoulders down and back, working on that posture always. 17 seconds here. You're going to take a brief bend over for a brief break. Then we're going to come up. We're going to go on our forefoot, and we're going to do our regular heel raises. Our back into our plies. 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Toes forward, then down. Shake that head yes. Shake that head no. Reach over to that 1 foot stretch. Reach over to that other foot stretch. Back to the center. We're going to go up on those toes for a plie squat, and we're here. So bang, we're up. And this is regular movement pattern. So I'm down, and then I'm up. Nice job, guys. Woo, static holds coming up. So my bar classes haven't been on my toes intensive, so I can feel my feet are weak. So I'm working through it just like you. I don't have super high heels here. They always say stilettos, but you don't want to cramp, and you want to be kind to yourself. And think about where you are on your mountain. Are you at the bottom of the mountain? Camp 1, or are you getting towards your Everest? Camp 3, Camp 4, I think it goes up to 5. All right, guys, our static holds coming up in 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. We are holding. So this is tough. Perfect what you can perfect. Work on what you can. If it's one thing, if it's you're squeezing your butt, fantastic. If it's squatting down that little bit lower, fantastic. If it's concentrating on elongating your torso, pulling up and out of your lumbar spine, fantastic. If it's getting down that extra inch, squeezing that butt, whatever you got to do. I keep dropping down because I know that I'm not pushing as hard as I can, and I want to make sure I'm doing a great job for you guys. Nice job. Woo! The shakes are okay. I'm in it. Inhale, exhale. You have 9 seconds left. So good. Squeeze that butt. Support yourself. Support your lower back with those abs. 3, 2, 1. Holy moly. Drop those heels. You're going to come back. You're going to give me another stretch. Up and down. And another stretch here. Up and down. Toes to ceiling. Stretch that. Stretch those feet. Okay, guys. Here comes your cardio blast. You're going to have it be in a plie. We're tapping both hands down, jumping up in 3, in 2, in 1. Down, up, down, up. If this is proving too much for you, there is no problem with just staying up high, not being in this plie. You don't want to take it out of your lower back. So what I mean by that is like you don't want to use that hip hinge to get you low so you can touch the floor. I would rather you do that plie squat and stay high, as opposed to coming down low. However, if you can drop your rear end, that's what we're gonna head to, okay? Keep going, guys. Woo! 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, guys. Checking that time. We're doing beautifully. Roll those shoulders. We are now back at our arms, okay? See what you wanna stretch. Maybe it's your hips with our figure 4. Inhale, exhale. We're spiking our heart rates and we're using strength and conditioning cardio moves to turn our whole body. And we're breathing, which is fantastic. We are now going to do 6 down dogs with that tricep push-up. So you can just take advantage of the stretch, walk your feet forward, come out into your plank, come up to your down dog. It should feel very nice. Roll forward. Tight, tight tricep push-up. And that's 1. All the way back. Undulate forward. Here comes 2. This is not cardio. This is strength. So slow is often harder than fast. Okay, I think that was 3. Sometimes I just throw 1 in for good luck. Woo! Pushing into my heels of my hands. I'm going to say this is 4. I can feel that beautiful stretch in my neck when I come up. Nice job. And this is also stretching the bottoms of your feet from all that time up, down, up. So I got 1 more here, guys. And down, and then up. Come back into a child's pose, and then stretch. You get to turn the paper over, but unfortunately, we're lunging on that left. So 12 seconds to get into our spot. Same thing that we did in set 1. We're going to do it on that left side. Flat-footed. My hands are on my hips. Nice space in between. And we're in it. So you're coming down. You're coming up. You're going to feel that stretch in your back foot. You're going to put your shoulders back and down. This should feel nice, guys. It's probably the easiest lunge you do, but you're just prepping your body for what's to come. Nice job, guys. Inhale, exhale. Doing great. As I mentioned, lots of legs today. This is the last time you'll see this one. So that feels good. You're going to do a flat-footed pulse for me, okay? So we're not going to get a break here because we're just going to flush that area with blood. Any pain. And again, your lunge doesn't look like this. You're dropping down. I don't care if it's a shallow depth. And hold down low. Now you're pulsing. So it doesn't matter if it's shallow depth. I just don't want you moving your body forward in order to get that appearance of a lunge. You really want to just be coming up and down, not forward. Keep your body in this plane of motion. Nice job, guys. Woo! We're going to head on our toes in a couple seconds. Little break, real quick. I'm going to bend that back leg. You're still in your pulse, mid-range. 3, 2, 1. Take a moment. That leg can come up. I also like to do on my back, here's my invisible chair, just fold those, ballerinas do it all the time, fold those toes over. If you ever have friends who are on point, if you were on point, I know you guys can do that. Hard for me. Okay, in 3, 2, 1. We are lunging. I'm on my toes. All the way up, all the way down. Nice job. So if your back toes or your back foot is really bothering you, you could always shorten your stance and get a 45-degree angle, kind of like a warrior 2 foot, and you're just dropping down, but I'm on that toe. Down and up, down and up. Making sure that knee isn't wiggling to the left or the right, and kind of play with the distance in between your leg, okay? You guys got it. We're gonna do a static hold on those toes. You are welcome to drop down low. This is not easy stuff. We don't want to burn you out to the point where you're in pain and you don't come back. That's what we don't want. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna hold. My arms are gonna come up. Woo! So the shakes are gonna come and visit us, and that's okay. So I squeeze my butt for support on the right, and I make sure that I'm down low enough that it's meaningful, but not to where I have knee pain or I feel like I'm getting off balance. My abs are in here. My shoulders are down and back. I can feel my lats activate. That's right in here, okay? Keep it going, guys. 10 more seconds. Right when the shakes happen, that's when we know. That's when we know it's working. Woo! 3, this is a good foam roll day after this, guys, if you have one available. And break. Woo! Take a break. Shake those legs out. We are now gonna hit our cardio blast. So we have that foot forward. You're gonna come down and tap and jump, okay? In 3, in 2, in 1, tap that finger down, up. Guess what? If you don't wanna tap that finger down, you can be right here. If you're not too game to do either one of those things, I want you to march. I just want you to flush that body of all those little toxins we're creating. Nice job. Keep blood flow going so you're not stiff in the middle of the exercise. The only thing I don't want you to do is stop. You can walk, breathe, get water. I feel like Barre is so hard. I'd rather run 10 miles, do 20 million burpees, but the really concise little work that you do in Barre really get me. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, guys. Shake those legs out. Okay, we are I shouldn't say only. We're down to 4 down dogs tricep push-ups. Again, those tricep push-ups, forearms brush those rib cages, okay? So let's come down. You can take that moment, wag your dog if you're in a quadruped. Otherwise, join me. Flat hands down. I'm in my plank here. I'm gonna reach back, pedal those feet first. I know they're stiff. Now we're in it. Make sure those hands are directly beneath those elbows, beneath those shoulders, and let's go. That's 1. Down dog. Woo! Here comes 2. Don't shrug those shoulders. Here comes 3. Gosh, 1 more. And woo! 4. And then down. You can hang out in the downward dog here. Stretch the bottoms of those feet. Your abs are in here. Wide knees. Coming down to child. Okay, guys, we're heading to set 6 or 5 out of 6. So, and the last one you get to lay down. So this is basically it. We have it. If you're going to use the chair, I feel like this is the one to use the chair with. Okay, so you're going to make your pizza with your feet. You're going to get in that balletic stance with squeezing your butt, posterior tilt, abs in, shoulders down and back. One long line of energy coming from the insteps to the ceiling. You're going to link those legs, those heels together. You can have the chair or not. You're going to come down, diamond squat, low, bring it up high, squeeze at the top. We're in it, guys. Diamond squat, low, bring it up high. Nice job, guys. So my knees are not super duper, right? I'll be 50 and I got a lot of miles on those knees. I can still get a lot out of this exercise without having to go all the way low, bringing it all the way high, okay? Completely up to you. You can add an arm if you'd like. Otherwise, we're here for another 22 seconds. You can add that arm. Nice job, guys. Now, if you can reverse the arm positioning. because we're not going side to side, guys. So this is just balancing your body. And again, whoop, wiggling up on those diamond squats. Let's hang out for 5, 4, 3, heels together, 2, 1. We're gonna squat, guys. Let's hold it here. Pulse it up and down, that's it. So I'm pressing my heels in like crazy. This is an option too, okay? Or you can be up. I feel my inner thighs squeezing. I feel my heels squeezing. And I'm not making duck butt. My butt isn't out, it isn't in, it's right, it's pretty neutral. You have a light posterior tilt there. Doing a great job. Woo! For 3, for 2, for 1, down we go. Let's just hang over. Nice job. Stretching your quads, your hamstrings, shaking your head yes, shaking your head no. We're gonna trail our fingertips up the front of our legs. We're gonna finish out with a beautiful full plie squat, okay? So now we are gonna get the arms involved. You're gonna come down, bring it up, arms come up, down, up, down. This is the time when if you can get lower, this presents itself here, okay? I'm gonna give it a shot, but you have to balance. Woo! Nice job, squeeze those butts at the top. You're going, guys. Keep going. Down and then up. We have another 11 seconds here. Up, down, up. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, guys. Okay, we're gonna come down. Our cardio blast is a little tricky. You're gonna come down. You're just gonna drive that right knee in, and then you're gonna drive that right leg out. And then I'm gonna call it at 30 seconds. We're gonna do the opposite. It's like a mountain climber, but one leg, and you never put the foot down, okay? Always plenty of tricks up my sleeve, okay? So we're down. You can do a little camel if you want some back. Remember, keep your abs in here. We'll be down in this plank motion. And then we're gonna go, we only have 2 of our down dogs, and try some push-ups left. So let's get started. 3, 2, 1. Point that right toe, knee comes in, extend that knee out. In, out. So it's almost like a mountain climber in that the knee is coming in and out. When I pull that knee in, I exhale, breathe. When I bring that leg out, exhale again. Squeeze that butt on the way out. You want to fully extend at the end. The magic happens in that last few inches, right? Keep going, guys. You get to put that toe down in a couple seconds. Support yourself by puffing up that area in between your scapula and having a long neck. You don't want to have your chin on your chest because that's how your oxygen gets in your mouth, right? Knee, nose breathing is always best. And down, other side. In, extend out. Keep those hips facing the ground. You could balance a cup of coffee or wine if that's more your speed at this time of day, or water, right on those hips, balancing, bringing that knee in, extending it out, in, out, another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, push, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, drop to those knees. Guys, we're at the last down dog. We only have 1 more to go at the end of our hip series, which is next. Roll those shoulders. Wipe off those hands. We're down. You're gonna give me 2, okay? I know you know it now. You're in your plank, down to your down dog. Bring it in tight for your tricep push-up. 1. This feels good, guys, because guess what? You're done after this one. Down and up and back. Beautiful job, guys. Shake out those hands. We're in our hip raise and pulse. Just a little suggestion I'm going to tell you right now. Your hip raise and pulse, you're going to be on your rear. I'm going to bring my timer over. We're going to be doing just our butts at the bottom, okay? Then we're going to move to the right leg only, okay? So you want to get position where your shoulder blades are on the ground. You can touch your heels with your fingertips, okay? You can have your hands on supportive, like kind of like out at a 45-degree angle, palms pressed in. We're gonna start, I'm gonna put our friend on, just so I don't have to look, okay? We're gonna do just a regular hip raise and then down, but you're not gonna touch your butt, okay? If you'd like, you can have your arms up. That's gonna engage your abs a little bit more. Okay, so just follow me. We're gonna do both legs, one right leg, then left leg, then back to center for a pulse. Then we're gonna go up on our toes and finish with that, okay? In 3, in 2, in 1, we're on. So we're coming up, we're coming down. It's a regular pulse. You're just coming up, you're warming up that back of your legs here. You're gonna go, I have my knees are about hip distance apart. Sometimes we use balls here, today we're not. I don't like to tap my rear end, but it's no problem if you have to. Nice job, guys. You're gonna hear our friend, we're gonna march on through, keeping it going. We have, woo, keep going. Sometimes he does me a dirty there. Okay, keep going. Woo. And hold. You might wanna go in a little tighter. Raise your right leg. It's all on that left. Here we go. Ooh, it's tough here. It's smaller. The move is smaller. You're driving out of that left heel into your rear end. Nice job, guys. Make sure you're not turning or manipulating your shoulder to the right or left. You want to have nice uniform pressure on the ground as you press up and press down. This is amazing for your posterior, your kinetic posterior chain. Keeps you strong both sides. 3, 2, 1, drop that. We're going straight through here, guys. Come on. We have a little bit of abs left, and of course, our final down dog tricep dip. Keep going, guys. So you can have that leg straight and strong if you can manage it. You can have that slight bend there. Again, I like to shorten up slightly so I don't get knee strain. And I'm really driving into my rear end. I'm pushing to that heel of that right foot, and my hips are even. A glass of water. Keep going. Woo! 3, 2, 1. Both those legs come down. We're going to come back to a separate squat pulse. And then we're going to go on our toes for only 10 here. 9, 8, squeeze. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up on those toes. Here we go. 1, 2 for 10. 3, we're going to hold. 4, squeeze the butt. 5, abs in. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Squeeze and hold. Static hold here. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Squeeze your abs. Squeeze your butt. Get those heels off the ground. You're stretching the front of your legs here. Hang on to it, guys. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job, guys. The butt drops to the ground and your knees can come in. If you guys would like, you can even do a happy baby, or you can grab your toes, or you can just grab your knees and try to press them in. It's going to release your lower back and you can just sway back and forth. Let's check our time. We have 6 minutes of fun left. I'm excited. Okay, guys, I am going to try the happy baby, where you just take your 2-piece fingers and then you get a little more of a stretch. And if you're really limber, you can extend one leg out long and then the other. I'm not. I'm very tight. Inhale, exhale. So that's why I have to do it, right? Nice job, guys. So just roll on up. We're going to end with one more of our last push-up, okay? So let's get that out of the way. So let's go into our plank. Let's come back. Really enjoy the stretch in your down dog. Your stretch is coming up and then down. Let's do this and let's hold for our last one. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up. Back to that down dog. That was sneaky. So I'm just going to look to the one side, abs in, and the other side. Nice job, guys. For our last exercise, I'm just going to ask you to do 1 minute of Spider-Mans. So we are going to be in a plank. If you're not down with it, I would just like you to give me sit-ups or bicycles, okay? Otherwise, we're just going to give me, let's do 45 seconds because I do want to get you a little stretch in. You're going to come into your plank, and that right knee is going to tap that right elbow, and then back and forth. Let's hit it. Here's your left. Here's your right. You're just going to go back and forth. Woo! At any point, guys, drop to your knees and then pick it back up. Okay? This doesn't have to be all done in a row. You're getting stronger every time you come up. Nice work, guys. Another 11 seconds here. You don't have to tap, but if you can, good for you. You can even add that little tricep. Your triceps are probably pretty burned out at this point. All right, 3, 2, and 1. You have completed class. Let's do our little meatball here. Inhale, exhale, drop those shoulders. You're going to do the one hand, and you're going to make a little meatball, and you're just going to rotate. Just stretching your wrist out. Nice job, guys. And now you're going to reverse it. Reverse, reverse, reverse. And then you can turn that into your spaghetti. So it can just, it's like a little roller coaster, and it's really just opening up your wrists and your hands. And then you're going to shake it out. Back on your mat. Let's mermaid 90-90 legs. You're going to come over. Then you're going to come up. You should feel a beautiful stretch. Front body. Come on back down 2 more times. Up, stretch. Down, up, stretch. Look at the palm. Down. Switch your 90-90 mermaid legs. You're going to come down here. You're going to come up, stretch. Down. Anyway, your flat palms in the back, supporting yourself. Nice job. Up, down. I'm really feeling my intercostals open up there. And then up, and then down. Nice job. So as I mentioned earlier, let's come into a crisscross applesauce, or you can stack your legs. And you're just going to come in, big inhale here, big exhale down. You can come forward. I'm going to back up so you can see me. I'm black leggings on a black mat, but you can spider those fingers forward here. Drop that head. And again, you're not necessarily trying to get your chest to the ground. You're trying to hinge at your hips so you can stretch your hips. Great job, guys. So not a ton of side body work. I do a lot of the side work usually. This was like a real bread and butter workout, working your legs on all planes of motion. Front and side, inside of your legs, and then drop that head. And then you can come back up here, and then you can just lean to that right side, stretch that quad. You're going to get a shoulder stretch here too. And I like to look the opposite direction to feel that stretch in my shoulder and my trap. Gets very tight during the day. I have a bad habit of multitasking, and I have earphones that I can talk on the phone with, but I'll be running around my house with a phone in my ear, which is no bueno. Well, I do other stuff, but such is the life, right, of modern people. All right, guys, back again, and again, I look down at the ground. So then I'm coming back here. We have 1 minute. I'm just going to place my palms of my hands together, and you can do this standing if you prefer. And then I'm just going to come over, and I'm going to feel that stretch in my back, in my arms, my lower back, and my neck. And then I'm going to use my arm strength to pull me back up. I'm just going to come over. It's our final down dog of the day. Come all the way back. Inhale, exhale, walk those feet to those hands, bent knees. You can place those hands right above those knees. Slowly roll up. Let's do 2 big deep breaths. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale up. And exhale down. Terrific. Thank you so much for joining me for Cardio Bar. I'm on one more time this week, tomorrow for your boot camp. So I look forward to seeing you.